we hopefully get to see 3 games would be good to see out of these guys. I've never seen them play. I've never seen Scrub Killa play against Turbo. So we're going to have Scrub on the red team, Scrub Van Persie. Unfortunately, with the default camera glitch, Turbo not with the default camera glitch, so we're most likely going to watch most of the game from his perspective. Excuse me as I stutter my words a bit today. I'm tired as France. Yeah, that was Reigns of Castamere from Game of Thrones. I was indeed whistling that. I don't know why I got it stuck in my head. That's a bit of a risk from Scrub. Turbo should be able to get this on target if he's just consistent. Nice flick to the left, and notice how fast that flick was. Oh, what a jump by Turbo! Scrub does recover though. But if I'll go back and say it again. Turbo, when he threw his camera to the left there, he's got his camera swivel speed super high. So when he flicked his joystick, his camera swivels like turned around to the left immediately. And that was just a great demo by Turbo. Leaving the open net. Scrub taking himself a little bit out of position, going all the way to the mid boost, not jumping over Turbo. Like Turbo did jump over Scrub, I'll point out, on Scrub's goal line. We'll see if Turbopolsa from Mokiyu can take down Scrub Killa. It's a reasonable throw. Oh, when I say reasonable, it's a great throw. Scrub actually getting credited with some, I think that was a save, or at least an aerial hit, and a fantastic shot as well. But Scrub, one of the best goalkeepers in the world, but I mean, he can't really goalkeep if he's dead. Turbo trying to just eliminate him from the game and take the goals when Scrub isn't there to defend it. So 2 demos, 2 goals, Scrub Killa, 2 goals to the, or Scrub Killa 2 goals down, Turbo 2 goals to the good. What up, Cormac D? How you doing, man? I love the ground shot. Brilliant, because even though that Scrub can defend this, Turbo can keep attacking. And Scrub now has to come out the goal to get boost. Turbo could score this. This is scoreable, but Scrub's too quick. If Turbo took that across the goal quickly and then tried to jump off and side flip, he could have got that into the open net. Great challenge by Turbo though. Again, like I said, we're probably going to watch most of the game from his perspective just because Scrub has the default camera glitch. But we'll switch to Scrub sometimes. Again, Scrub completely refusing to turn off ball cam right here. Not a good play. And a great jump by Turbo, again jumping over Scrub Killa as he's approaching to get the demo. Oh, well done. Like perfect timing on that jump by Turbo. Not a fan of that kickoff by Turbo, to be honest, because the momentum that he has going through the ball is just not the same as Scrub. Scrub's like going through the ball with a much more speed. So if you look at Scrub, like he just, you know, forces it through Turbo basically. He's also kind of dictating which way the ball's going to go, is Scrub Killa, because he's hitting it with such speed right there. We'll see if Turbo goes for more of these block kickoffs. I'd much rather somebody just flip through the ball rather than beside the ball. Also, hitting it with as much momentum as possible is good to do if you want to win the boost race afterwards. Yeah, Scrub Killa Twitch is Scrub Killa's channel. Be sure to check that out if you want to see Scrub's perspective, or indeed the video on demand of these games. I don't think he's been uploading anything to YouTube just yet. Scrub should be saving that, really. Not the best dribble by Turbo. He pretty much just hit it straight into Scrub, and then Scrub just didn't get enough of a hitbox on it and got 50-50'd. I'm not a fan of Turbo double front flipping into that ball, because if Scrub like side flips or diagonal flips at it, he dictates which way the ball's going to go. Turbo definitely didn't mean to turn around in the circle. He was trying to take that infield, but he does get the demo for the 3rd time this game on Scrub Killa. Yeah, Turbo for sure playing very well. He's been dictating the play for this whole game pretty much. Apart from, of course, Scrub Killa's kickoff goal. And now Scrub getting in the way of Turbo a little bit. We didn't get to see it very well from Turbo's perspective, but, you know, Turbo got pushed into the ball by Scrub, then Scrub, like, made him land on top of him. So Turbo couldn't steer or drive when he landed right there. Scrub just had him land on top of his head. Somebody saying Turbo learning from Pashi. Well, Turbo's a great 1v1 player himself. And, you know, Scrub's been slacking off Rocket League a little bit recently, so he's not been playing it at the same level as he usually does. But Turbo's a great ones player. He doesn't play ones a huge amount. I'm sure if he did, he could climb much higher than he is, and he's like rank 50 or something in the world, probably like top 20 in Europe, or maybe top 30 is more accurate. I'm not quite sure on that. Somebody feel free to check the leaderboard to confirm. Again, Turbo is going for the side flip kickoff, and he like loses possession a second time. I also don't like that he's committed to the wall so early, because Scrub just has to hit the ball away from the wall, and this happens. If you look from Scrub's perspective, he sees Turbo on the wall, he just has to hit it away from the wall, and that's a goal. Learning from the demos, I see. I thought you meant in ones generally, but yeah. Demos are great to do in ones. Scrub with no boost, he's probably going to go for a fake here. Yeah, he did go for some sort of fake and then tried to get a shot in the bottom corner, but he couldn't get the power. That's not the best save by Scrub. It's very scoreable by Turbo, but Turbo couldn't fly up high enough and then wastes all his boost and misses the ball. So that's probably a goal for Scrub in the counter. I don't like that Scrub's not looking behind him, but it probably doesn't matter. But I mean, while you've got that spare actions per minute available, you might as well click that right analog key, or analog stick rather. Check exactly where your opponent is. Scrub, I know, does play with game sound though, so he probably has a sound cue that he's used to hearing. Scrub again being very ball cam heavy right now. Going for the bump on Turbo does actually bump him away from his boost line, which will make him more likely to win the race, but Turbo with a fast turn does still win the race to the boost. Good hit by Scrub. I think he might have been able to win that if he didn't jump off the wall. So jumping actually slowed him down a little bit. And Scrub missed the boost on the way out. Turbo's going to get full because of that. And now, Scrub actually not able to get the side boost because he would have left the net wide open. But good read by him. He realized that was the case and he did not go for the side boost. Decided to go cut in field and go for the play on the ball. And now, oh, Scrub not able to control the ball in time to get the open net scored on. Turbo appearing, or getting the 50-50, kind of in his favour. He did appear on the favourable side of the pitch. It would have been quite awkward for him had he appeared on the other side alongside Scrub Killa. Just because Scrub Killa had the boost advantage and immediate ball control. Oof, Scrub waited a long time before that one, but he did get the hit. That's should have been a goal for Scrub. Completely fluffed the shot, he hit it straight into the ground. I would not have been entirely against a wall shot from there for Scrub, because with this amount of time left, he's maybe only going to get one more chance this game to score, and that might have been his best chance. Turbo playing very patiently, just jumping right beside the ball, making sure that Scrub doesn't have a shooting angle. Overhits the first touch though. Well done by Turbo. Okay, I was thinking he's risking going up for this, because if Scrub does get there in time, he can, or Turbo will be in big trouble because he's committed so hard to that. But Scrub making a big mistake, going for the corner boost. I think Turbo hadn't fully committed to the aerial when, or rather until he saw Scrub going for the corner boost itself. Then he kept flying. Scrub seems to be playing slower, less aggressive than usual. I think Mock Turbo just kind of outpaced him a little bit. He just liked to control the game, and although it was still kind of close, I would like to see Scrub basically not get demoed so much. He got demoed far too much for my liking. And this time we do get to see Scrub's actual camera settings, and now Turbo is the one who's in the default camera glitch, so we'll watch it from Scrub's perspective for the most part. But yeah, I want to see Scrub just be more aware of where Turbo is. He didn't use his camera look back feature very well. He didn't look around as much as Turbo did. Turbo rather, jumping over 2 demos and Scrub jumping over none. Like, that was the difference for me. But Turbo did play very quickly. He took his shots very well. But I mean, Scrub will be disappointed to concede at all. And wow, a shot from Scrub. This is what he made a name for himself doing. Just, solid defending and great power shots from distance. You notice he air rolled slightly into that one just to slam it bang in the middle with a front flip rather than a diagonal flip, just for improved accuracy. Oof. Scrub going for his patented kickoff goal, but Turbo able to get back in time. Now Turbo's completely out of boost, so I don't know why he's aggressing this ball. Does get a favourable 50-50 though, but Scrub's going to aggress this because Turbo actually has to turn to get the boost and the ball. Why is Scrub jumping there? I don't understand. Like, even if Turbo did hit this, it was weird to jump preemptively. So Scrub anticipating Turbo to dive in right there. Turbo, having none of it, does come in later. So right there, Scrub kind of flipped at the wall, expecting Turbo to make the challenge, but Turbo just waited for Scrub to relinquish possession, then said thank you very much. Good first touch, good open goal finish. Turbo faking the kickoff, just driving forward and then back again. Oh, I don't like Scrub's move there. He hit the ball towards Turbo, then turned and tried to beat Turbo to the ball. Turbo just, again, waiting for Scrub to relinquish possession and then goes up and takes it for himself. But yeah, Scrub with a nice re-angle of his car for his first goal. He just air rolled slightly to the right so that he could front flip into the ball, rather than, you know, staying straight and then diagonal flipping, because it's better, it's more accurate if you just front flip after a small air roll. He does like to air roll like basically off every shot that he does, because he's got it down to muscle memory now. Not difficult for him at all. Scrub not reading that situation very well. Turbo was just chilling, basically a soft touch distance away from Scrub. Oh, it looks like that boost didn't spawn, but Turbo missing the target. Very ambitious for Turbo, for Scrub to shoot that from that distance. Scrub's gonna back off though, or Turbo's gonna back off. I mean, good challenge again by Turbo. He's reading Scrub's mind right now. Every challenge he's making is exactly as Scrub's about to make the play. So great defensive play by Turbo. But just as I say that, he nearly leaves his goal open. He doesn't leave it wide open. Just about enough on the ball. Good recovery by Scrub. Turbo trying to play keep away right now. Scrub just tries to pick up pads. I think Turbo could have won the race to that ball. Scrub's trying to take this to the side boost, but Turbo intercepts it, takes the ball and the boost. Oh, oh no way. Scrub, he definitely thought that was going in, and got very fortunate to get a good clear after the ball actually bounced off the inside of the post. Scrub's been focusing on improving his CSGO skills rather than Rocket League. You're absolutely right, he has. Scrub kind of got burnt out of Rocket League, I feel. But he's still a great player. And I mean, if he gets stuck back in Rocket League, I'm sure he'll be a very, very top tier player, as he always has been. It just, you know, it takes some time to get back into the swing of things. I like that he turned off ball cam here. Not the best air dribble though. He was going for some sort of, you know, one touch and a miniature air dribble flick. Good recovery by Scrub. Turbo looking threatening again. I mean, Scrub is finding space and he's finding possession, but Turbo's defense has been capable of dealing with everything Scrub has to offer. Like, every time Scrub tries to make a play, Turbo's just there. He's just reading Scrub's moves and then ramping him up in the air as well. Turbo can take Scrub out the game with a touch here. Good bump, but it's actually going to be an immediate recovery by Turbo. No way. Turbo actually recovering from this bump? What on earth? Wow, Turbo's car is made of titanium. He didn't even move. That's crazy. Turbo just completely nonchalant on that bump from Scrub. Now Turbo can attack that. Scrub's out of boost. Has to back off. 3-1 with how Turbo's been defending. He's looking like a massive favorite right here. He's looking like a massive favorite. And again, the demo for Turbo. I think just a good enough shot. Like, he's hitting his power shots into the open net. He's hitting his power shots into the open net. Getting the demos, getting it done. But that bump previously for the third goal is very weird. Turbo the fake kickoff, I don't like that at all. It's a really old and outdated strategy, which nobody's going to fall for these days. Scrub punishing him for it. Although, like, initially, like, Turbo could have done, this save could have been better. He hit off the inside of his own crossbar. That's why it fell so favorably for Scrub. So not the best save by Turbo. Turbo is being very careful to block a long shot right there. And he actually looks behind him and check for Scrub, and Scrub could have snuck past him somehow. I don't know how Scrub got past him. As Turbo looked behind him and then Scrub was right in front of him. Yeah, sure, yeah, man. I'll ask Scrub and Turbo if they want to do one more game, because I like to give people 3 games. It's usually a good amount to do. Oh, Scrub not done yet, though. Does get 1 goal back. Really nice finish here by Scrub. Getting this one, like, pretty much exactly as it fell underneath the post and the crossbar. Beautiful. Well done. Feels bad. Sorry, Westworld. I like to keep like I like to try and advertise like or give the pros a chance to advertise themselves on my stream. Um, so like the people who are actually trying to make a name for themselves in the pro scene. I know that West, you're a fantastic player, and that you'd be able to hold your own against these guys in private twos. I'd love to see you make a splash in the pro scene as well. But why not give it a go? Just grab yourself a couple of teammates. See how far you can go. I'm sure you could do some great things, dude. You're a very good player. So Scrub, let's see the camera settings. Looks like Scrub again is the one who has no default camera glitch. Reasonable hit, but Turbo, again, stellar defending. He's been equal to most of what Scrub has had to offer, and Scrub with a slow turn. This is surely a goal for Turbo. He knows that he's got all the time in the world. Oh, maybe taking a little bit too slow. Not that many twos turning. That's very true, West. I guess you're a fan of twos more than threes, right? I'd love to see some more twos turnies, actually. I'd love it. Scrub with a chance here. Can he get the throw on the net? You see how he saves a little bit of boost there on the face-off itself, so that he's got some room to maneuver afterwards. Does Scrub kill it, but I think Turbo does the exact same thing. And right there, Scrub trying to go for the kickoff goal, the delayed kickoff goal almost. He's been trying to get the kickoff goal pretty much every time it's available for him, no matter how risky it is. Which that one is a very risky kickoff goal attempt by Scrub, because he, every time that he doesn't score it, he's losing a goal, as we just saw. So he's pretty much saying, well, I hope Turbo doesn't make it back in time to defend this, because if he does, I'm conceding. Twos Johnny. Well, I did do a twos tourney. Myself and Matt Ellsworth did a twos tourney just a couple of weekends ago. Or was it last weekend? It was last weekend. We did it exactly a week ago today. But meanwhile, Scrub is just getting his ass handed to him right here. Turbo with his 3rd goal, really dominating this game. I'm not a fan of this kickoff though. I don't know why he's still doing it. Like, he has no momentum. He basically lands dead in the middle. He's never going to win the race to the boost, and he doesn't really dictate which direction the ball's going to go. I don't know. Not a fan of that kickoff strategy. The momentum that he's hitting the ball with is just so slim, so low. I don't think Turbo has the speed to cut and field, but he does bump Scrub. Scrub's really out of position, but nice backflip off the wall to get that touch away from danger. Turbo looking to get a shot, but Scrub backs up into him. What a puffy 6, how you doing? What do I think about the format Mike Rules had for his little tournament? Yeah, I thought it was great. I loved it. 1v1 and 2v2 being incorporated in one tournament is actually something that I thought of a while ago myself. Well, not that it's like my idea or anything, and Mike stole it from me. Like, massive props to Mike for running that tournament. It's really cool to see, especially since he put up his own money for it. It's just awesome to see more tournaments for people to play in, especially 1s and 2s tournaments. But I'd love to see something in the future where it's like, all 3 players of a team have to 1v1 against each other from another team. Like, they're allowed to, like, let's say Flipside versus Mocket, and then you have Mocket send in Pashi, Flipside send in Cuxer, and then the loser is basically out. And then Flipside have to send in, like, let's say Pashi beats Cux. Pashi Cux is a 1s match I'd love to see in these days recently. Cux has been impressing me in 1s, but I'd love to see that. Oh, Scrub just letting it go in. Hold that thought. A Scrub with the embarrassing long shot goal allowance. Just rotating it back too wide. Oh, he wanted to wait for the next bounce, but he just thought the goal was further back than it actually was. He's got to be kicking himself after that one. Oh dear. But anyway, like I was saying, it would kind of be like an elimination sort of format where if Cux gets eliminated by Pashy, they have to sub in somebody like Mike, and then if Mike beats Pashy, you know, Market can put in Turbo, and then if Turbo beats Mike, flip side put in Marky, then they have Market have to sub in their last player, which would be Sicky. So that'd be a pretty cool one, just to see which team can, you know, win in the last man standing sort of format. Is Scrub going to shoot first hit? Yes, he is. Great shot. And that's why shooting's so good. Even if you miss with the first shot, you can keep shooting afterwards. And, you know, hitting the bar, maybe on purpose, is Scrub Killa. Turbo, expecting it to be potentially going in. He kind of jumped preemptively as well because he thought, you know, Scrub's probably going to shoot this. And yeah, Scrub's definitely had the best of kickoffs. So, forcing the own goal from Turbo. Scrub Killa with a great comeback. Forcing the own goal right here. I mean, there's not much Turbo could do. He's got to try and do something. And he's really afraid of that shot just going straight in. So, what can you do? Turbo is doing Mocket EU RLCS, and that is tomorrow, like somebody in chat has correctly identified. Turbo securing his first kickoff goal, I believe. Have a tourney with 1 game of 3s, 1 game of 2s, and the player who doesn't play the 2v2 plays the 1v1. I like that as well. That's a really cool format. I like it. But yeah, 1v1 elimination would be awesome. It'd be so cool. I'd love to see that. Oh, Turbo. He's trying to escape the clutches of Scrub. Looking to get his 3rd win in a row. Definitely an upset for most people, but I mean... Oh, Turbo just completely fakes the pants off Scrub. Oh my word. Oh, Scrub's got to get a piece of that ball. Oh dear. That's got to be tilting. Oh, I can hear the tilt from 40 miles away, which is the distance between the cities in which we live, for those of you who are wondering. Like, Turbo's really taking it to Scrub these games, which is not like massively surprising because, you know, Turbo's been playing a lot of Rocket League and Scrub has not recently. And you know, Turbo's a solid player. His style seems to match up quite well with Scrub's because Scrub Killa likes to play a counter-attack style, but Turbo is playing very, very similarly himself. You know, playing a very counter-attacky based game, and if you're winning, if you get the lead, then that's massively advantageous for two players who both play counter-attack styles. Right there, Scrub, again showing another one of his weaknesses that I've mentioned in previous videos, is that he doesn't yet know how to half-flip, so he was having to backflip the entire way there. If he knew how to half-flip, he could have done one half backflip and been facing the ball, and then, you know, had much easier time clearing that one. Yeah, Scrub's attack has definitely not been able to break down Turbo's defense as well as Turbo's has been able to break down Scrub's defense. Oh, massive misplay by Turbo. He tried to get under the ball and pop it, but he accidentally just jumped too early. Tilted back too far. I mean, it wasn't a particularly hard save to make. I don't know what happened with Turbo right there. Maybe a accidental double jump. Scrub actually reading the fake kickoff there. Really well played by Scrub. Oh, he's got a really tough break though. It's actually hit off the post and Turbo's going to save that. Wow. Scrub getting a tough break as the ball bounces off the upright. Oh, what is Turbo doing? Turbo getting away with murder. And Scrub not stealing the boost on his way out. Now Scrub is pretty much boostless. He's going to have to pick up something. Good shot though. Well done. I don't think Turbo expected the shot. I think Scrub really faked out Turbo here by, you know, driving around just as supersonic with the low boost and then draining a shot underneath the crossbar. Oh, the trash talk from Turbo. Saying he just wants to give him some goals. Yemen again proving his ignorance in the chat by incorrectly informing us all that the half flip is only useful if you have lots of boost. Once again, Yemen, you're wrong. The half flip is useful in pretty much any situation where you want to turn your car from one direction to the other. And a skill that anyone looking to get into even this like rising star sort of ranks should be trying to learn. Oh, Turbo barely getting the demo. That's got to be game. He's going to score this. That was really close. If we look at this again, like... Oh, wow. Scrub is just trying to get in front and take that ball, but Turbo sneaking in the demo. That's going to be game 3 and the victory. And Scrub, unless he can pull some miracle, 2 goals in 0 seconds, that's going to be good games. So well played by both players. We'll see if I actually don't know what silly name Yemen's running with these days. I've got no idea. Absolutely no idea. So I've got no idea.